Did you know that the average user touches their phone no less than 2,500 times per day and checks their email every 6 minutes? If the thought of missing out on one important text or tweet makes you break out in a cold sweat, you might be due for a digital detox. Hi viewers, and welcome back to another Bestie video. We've all heard of detoxing, but detoxing from technology is a fairly new concept. Over the years, countless studies have shown strong correlations between social media, depression, and anxiety. They've also found that our dependence on digital devices may be changing the way our brains operate for the worse. This is where a digital detox comes into the picture. It's when you refrain from using tech devices such as televisions, smartphones, computers, tablets, and social media sites for a certain period of time. There may be benefits of doing a digital detox, and in today's video, we'll tell you what they are. From better sleep, fewer distractions, better people skills, improved brain function to increased workplace productivity and more. Number 1. Less comparison. Do you ever feel like your life isn't quite measuring up after logging into your social media accounts? Many of us end up wondering why everyone else takes such great vacations, looks so good, and has the perfect career. The cumulative effect of comparisonitis can take a significant toll on our mental health. Why not do your own experiment? Try journaling your feelings when you're engaging with and opting out of social media. If you notice a difference, you can make some changes for the better. Number 2. Lower depression level. Research has found that over 1% of people surveyed were internet addicts, and many of them were found to be suffering from depression. During a digital detox, you'll be able to restrict, if not totally ban your internet use, and you'll likely see benefits. Active pursuits such as exercise and socializing with people face-to-face will help you stay in good mental health. Number 3. Better sleep. One of the major benefits of an escape from the digital world is better sleep. Ask yourself the following: how often do you check your phone at night and in the morning? Many people look at their socials before going to bed and right after getting up. The act might seem trivial, but it creates a lot of stress in your subconscious. You feel connected in your bed, preventing your mind from shutting down at night, and this internal stress hampers the quality of your sleep. Number 4. Fewer distractions. There are many ways to cut out distractions in everyday life. You can stop multitasking, meditate regularly, and train your focus with mental exercises, although nothing beats a digital detox. We all need moments of quiet and solitude from time to time. We plan the next big project, assess our life's trajectory, and define new priorities. These periods of reflection require distraction-free surroundings as well as unbroken serenity, and a digital detox is the perfect solution. Number 5. More peace. Apart from creating a distraction-free environment, a digital detox can boost your general mindfulness and further your inner peace. By unplugging, you'll be able to direct your thoughts towards other things like your surroundings, your social interactions, and your mental response to external events. When facing a challenging situation, we often escape by watching stuff online, scrolling social media, or playing video games. Why not try to respond to negativity by exploring your inner state? Instead of fleeing into the digital world, take out a pen and write down your thoughts in a journal. Journaling is crucial for any personal growth endeavor, and a digital detox is the perfect time to double down on your journaling habit. Aside from journaling, use the next predicament to train your mental strength. Don't try to shift your focus towards other things. Analyze your current situation. Take your digital detox as an opportunity to meditate, think about your life, and mentally prepare for next steps. Number 6. Resolves addiction. Digital addiction may go unnoticed, but it is real, interfering with daily life. A whopping 83% of American teenagers claim to play video games while other people are in the same room. And as far as the internet goes, 92% of teens report going online daily, and 24% of those users access the internet via laptops, tablets, and mobile devices. Taking a break will teach you that you can live without constant stimulation and lessen your dependence on electronics. Number 7. Better people skills. Another benefit is that it will allow you to establish good mannerisms and people skills. If you've ever sat across from someone at the dinner table who's constantly on their phone, you know exactly what we're talking about. Phones and other gadgets allow people to escape their surroundings, making them seem closed off. A digital detox has the potential of forcing you out of that unhealthy comfort zone. Number 8. More workplace productivity. Although technological advancements have aided the progression of many companies, employees are spending too much time on technology. Studies show that the average office worker wastes at least a third of the day. A recent study reveals 60% of employers need to consult with at least 10 employees a day to get their work done. Technology has grand benefits in the workplace, but the amount of time spent opening emails, checking personal pages, and responding to text messages could be greatly reduced. Number 9. Makes you appear more polite. A study found that over 90% of students believe it's rude to use cell phones inside of movie theaters, but even so, a quarter of them continue to do so. The distracting light radiating from your seat poses an annoyance to everyone around you, decreasing your public likability. The distractions caused by digital devices such as light and sound can be irritable to others around you. Instead of reaching for your phone in movie theaters, on the treadmill at the gym, or in line at the grocery store, try turning it off and keep the public peace. Number 10. Better hormonal and cellular health. One researcher found that people tend to hold their breath when checking their devices. This habit can trigger the fight-or-flight response, in which the body becomes primed for flight. That process served us well in the past, but today you end up with a lot of extra glucose, adrenaline, and cortisol in your system. As well, our increased reliance on technology has led to high levels of radiofrequency electromagnetic radiation in our bodies. Although the long-term effects need to be studied further, some evidence links this exposure to an increased risk of neurological disease. Number 11. Eating disorders. The overuse of social media is linked to eating disorders. One study found that women who spent long periods of time on social networks such as Facebook have been found to have a higher number of incidences of appearance-focused behavior, such as anorexia. They were found to be more anxious and body-conscious overall. This is another great example of why it's important to cut your time on social media, as looking at others' perfect lives can have a negative impact on your own. Number 12. You'll be happier. A digital detox will make you feel happier. A bold statement, we know. Spending more time online can make you feel socially isolated, as you have less connection with real humans. And more interesting, a study discovered that 1/3 of the messages we receive on our phone worsens our mood. So why are we so eager to receive them in the first place? Number 13. Save money. It's no surprise that a large chunk of everyone's paycheck goes to phones, TV, and Wi-Fi. If you're struggling with your monthly bill payments or trying to save, you should consider a hiatus from all technology. This detox will put you and your wallet in a good place. Number 14. Improved brain function. One of the most alarming things is the physical effect of screen time on your brain. It's true, screen time can actually change the structure of your brain. The results include impaired processing, reduced ability to focus, and dopamine loops in which you become addicted to the hit of the feel-good chemical dopamine. After all, who doesn't get a small thrill of satisfaction when someone likes their Instagram post? That kind of instant gratification is often missing from our offline lives. In fact, researchers have found that the dopamine cycle connected to internet use and video games is similar to drug addiction. Number 15. Better posture. You may have experienced tech neck or a sore thumb after spending a long time on your phone. Researchers have also noted that the slumping posture that develops while using digital devices can also affect your breathing. One study found that 83% of people with neck pain have altered breathing patterns. One of the biggest benefits of doing a digital detox is the positive impact it has on your mental health. Learn more about signs you might have a mental health issue by watching 12 things you're doing because of high-functioning anxiety, or 7 warning signs you are emotionally and mentally exhausted. So go ahead and watch one or both videos if you want to make sure your mental health is perfectly fine no matter what. How much time do you spend in front of screens every day? Let us know in the comment section below.